Yummy and Tommy. Where are we going? Sorry, where? Where did you say we're going?
Mexico.
Okay. This has been one hell of a trip so far. Somehow we find ourselves in Mexico City. So the plan, first of all, we've been on the road for over 24 hours. The plan was a direct flight from San Francisco straight to Puerto Vallarta. We were late for that flight, and so because of that, we ended up having to go a whole different route through Los Angeles and now Mexico City, spent the night in Mexico City. We just got to the airport and we're heading to Puerto Vallarta. We're tired, we're drained, we're hungry, but it is what it is. So what's the lesson of the day?
Don't ever kill yourself. Don't miss your flights. Not many flights anymore these days.
Yep.
Everybody's just trying to cut on costs.
That was literally the only direct flight from San Francisco to Puerto Vallarta yesterday.
Otherwise, you have to wait till Saturday to get a direct flight.
Waste of time, waste of money, just
wasted a whole day already at the results.
Yep. So heading over to the room now, we got what's called a family suite with a tropical view. Pretty decent sized room. One side had a king bed, the other side had 2 queen beds with the bathrooms and mini fridges and all the standard things that you'd expect in a resort like this. The rooms were clean, the bed was comfortable. We had a couple issues that we'll discuss later, but overall, fairly good. What this place is about. We're gonna get lunch and then head to the pool. We're recovering. It was a journey getting here in the first place.
So a couple of things that happened since we checked into our room. We saw some dead bugs in our room. There were a few of them, different sizes from small, medium, large to extra large. We called them and we asked if we could change rooms out, and of course they said no. But in all fairness, they did send like a whole team of people to come. They were going to spray the room. They cleaned out the room. They took everything apart. Not really taking everything apart, but they, pulled out the sofa, took out the bed, checked under everywhere. I did tell them that I didn't want the room sprayed because I have a 3-month-old, so I didn't, I don't know what was in the spray. But they sprayed outside, and they obviously tried to fix it to the best they could, but it's still concerning and a little bit sketchy. So another thing that also happened was that we ordered 2 pineapple juices from room service, and we noticed like some black little thing in one of them. I don't know what that was, but again, this is the second time, so it's a little questionable. So far, other than that, everything has been great. Their customer service has been great. But just those 2 things are like things that I don't like to mess with, so it's like very concerning. Another thing is that they don't have straws anywhere on the resort, so if you're one of those that likes to drink your drinks with straws, you probably should bring your own, or you may have to buy, because I had to go buy from the people take here on the resort.
Is everybody ready?
Yes!
Then let's go! Plan is for breakfast at the Barefoot Grill, I think it's called, and then probably go to the beach. Then one time we may end up going to the kids area or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called right now. Anyways, that's the plan for day 2, and then we'll sort of take it as it goes. So we're at the World Cafe. We're at the World Cafe restaurant now. We'll see how it is. To be fair, the food quality itself so far that we've experienced has been decent, but the food accessibility has been questionable at best. We've run into issues trying to get food late at night. Room service is delaying our meals, taking an hour and a half to get our food delivered. So not super excited about their food accessibility, but the food quality has been okay. We'll see how this place is. This is the World Cafe. Could you and tell me, is the food good or bad? Good. Thumbs up. Okay. The Explorers Club for the kids was very good. It was well staffed. The kids had a lot of fun. They had a lot of activities for them to do.
So just a couple of things that we've noticed about this resort, like they've been finding ways to just be cheap about certain things. So today I caught the person who came to refill the room with some water. You know, this is an all-inclusive resort, so typically you'd have snacks as well in the room. When we checked in yesterday, I noticed there weren't any snacks, but I just thought maybe it was just this resort. So when he came, he filled the water. I noticed he had Pringles on his cart, and I asked him, like, are we gonna get some Pringles? And he's looking at me like, okay, and brings out one. I'm like, you know, there's like how many people in this room? One Pringles, like. And then he's like, okay, and then brings out a second one. I'm like, okay, I guess we get 2 Pringles. And asked me if he should fill the other room, and I said yes. I haven't even checked if he put Pringles in that as well. But it's just kind of disappointing because every time we've been to all-inclusive resorts, they typically come with a lot of snacks within the rooms, and I don't have to beg or ask for snacks. So yeah, that's been my experience. What was your experience today with the mass?
Yeah, there's just a general theme of trying to cut on costs, like minor things that you think shouldn't be a big deal. Taking the kids to the Explorers Club, and for whatever reason, masks are mandatory there. Get there to check in, and they require masks, and I asked if they provide masks, and no, they don't provide masks. So then I had to come all the way up.
They asked you to go buy some.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But we had we had some masks with us. So I had to come up to the room to get masks and then go back down there.
It's just kind of strange, just because they haven't required masks anywhere. So it's like, if you're going to require masks for this little
The
place,
least you can do is provide the mask.
right? But people were expecting too much.
So we ended up only staying at the resort for about 2.5 days, and I'll tell you, the food quality and the food options were very good. There were several other restaurants that we didn't get the chance to go to, but for the ones that we did go to, they were really good. The footage here is just from the World Cafe, which is the buffet for everyone, pretty much. They had several options. It was top notch, I'll give them that.